the justification stated for the bill by Representative Downey was government spending, increased government spending over time. And the method that he has for addressing government spending is to reduce the salaries and benefits of the workforce. And yet we know from the workforce report and from extensive hearings we've had in this committee and in the State Government Finance Committee that employees, state employees, are not driving the increases in government spending. You know very well, Representative Downey, that if you want to address state government spending, you have to address K-12 education, you have to address property taxes, and you have to address health and human services, nursing homes and hospitals. So this is why we keep coming back to the rhetorical point, because you state that spending is the problem, and yet your solution is to target employees, which are not the problem. As Representative Simon has pointed out, their employment has been flat. In the last 5 biennia, in good times and bad, 3 out of the 5 times the increases have been less than inflation. So this isn't public employees driving government out of control. And I guess, I'd like to get back to something specific in the bill, where I was going before, which is, what if, in an aggregate level, public employees, when you add them all up, should be making more in comparison to the private sector than they are? Wouldn't that just create an additional financial burden? Or, since we only appropriate so much and they have to get paid so much more, the only alternative would be layoffs? Why? It seems to me that what you're doing is just drawing an artificial date and then saying everything else should adjust around that. And you're not really getting into the careful work that should be required before we start messing around with collective bargaining agreements.